Merry Christmas, guys. I am your boy Miles, aka the dark-skinned Enrique Iglesias. Season's greetings, but it's all come to this. 5 years of Insecure, and it's finally coming to a close. This is the season finale, the show finale. It's been a part of our lives for the last 5 years or so, and despite how we might feel about the final season, we've witnessed growth in a variety of ways. I don't mean to, go into some kind of preacher's rant, but we witnessed Issa from YouTube series Awkward Black Girl transitioning into TV show, transitioning into film, having her own show, and her own show coming to an end. So round of applause for Issa and everyone else involved. And as I said, it's growth. All the characters, for better or for worse, have shown growth. So I hope in our lives that we can show the same amount of growth as well, not only next year but into the future, so we can become the best version of ourselves. But let's get to these jokes though. One thing I will say about last week, I agree with what some of you guys were saying. If you feel a way about someone, you should tell them. Like Lawrence, I saw people saying, oh my god, hashtag Team Lawrence, I want my man to fight for me if he's passionate. Then tell her how you feel. Yeah, sure, tell her how you feel, but be discreet. There's a time and a place that wasn't the place, and just how he feels passionate about her, Nathan feels passionate about Issa the same way. So when you have two people that are passionate the same way, what's gonna happen? Someone's gonna get hurt. And as I said, Nathan is just as passionate, so that could end horribly. It could be a thing where Nathan says,
I showed his mugshot to this man.
Definitely concerns me a little bit, you know what I mean? But, I packed that thing too, so he come around this way, you will get caught.
On another day, he could have taken her to one side. Let's meet for coffee or something and say, you know what, Issa, I'm sorry to put you in this position, but I've tried to move on, but I can't. I'm desperately in love with you and I just want to be with you. The happiest I've been in my life is when we all were together, and I just it would crush me inside if I didn't at least try and see where your head is at, just to tell you how I feel. And if you don't feel the same way, cool, but I at least have to tell you how I feel. Look at the difference! Look at the difference in the delivery, but I'm rambling right now. As I said, let's get into this final episode.
I was wrong. This ain't good for me.
That's true, King.
This tonight was embarrassing. I know. And I've been,
You've been trying.
ignoring this feeling that I've had all along, but I gotta take a step back. Like this messy shit. It's toxic to me. Like, I'm good.
Yes, King. Yes. It's painful, but it's necessary. Listen. Issa, not too long ago, was angry, trying to force this man to tell her that he loved her. All of that. Spent an entire episode, wasted an entire episode in a 10-episode season. Oh, Nathan's not about it. This, that. Only to go and turn around and, only be pining for some next guy. Not even the next episode later. Come on, Issa. I'm proud of you, brother. My waffle-colored king. I'm proud of you. I had waffle for breakfast as well. I think the stars are aligning. Again, I know Issa's an op. That's off the bat. No one can convince me otherwise. But look, you see how you guys were saying, oh my god, he should fight for her. Oh my god. Why is she not fighting for him? Why is she not reassuring him? Why is she not giving him them words of affirmation? Look at the look on his face. My man is broken. She could easily turn around and say, listen, Nathan, I know shit has been messy. And it hasn't been my intention for it to be that way, but it won't. I was confused for a long time, but I know Lawrence came back into the picture, but I want you. Like, forget all this messy shit. This is coming to an end. It's just me and you. She just said, okay, and walked out, bro. Is this your queen? Like Killmonger, is this your king?
Is this your king? Huh? Is this your king?
Is this who you're standing up for? This Issa here? Alright, say less. Say less, bro. But the bottom line is, she don't like that brother, fam. In Issa's head, she's like, she finally gets the excuse she was looking for to go back to Lawrence. She's an op. Yeah? You didn't know that in the moment? Is that your king? Is that your king?
Is this your king? Huh? Is this your king?
How are you? I'm Desmond.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Desmond. Look at all my girls all booed up. Oh, sorry, Issa.
No, it's okay. I'm fine. It's fine.
Message, by the way. There is nothing wrong with being alone. And you shouldn't... I know for women it can be different. Like, certain women get looked at a certain way if they don't have a baby by a certain age. Or have a man, or like, that's not the only things that validate anyone's experience, let alone a woman. I know I'm talking like Derek Jackson right now, but yeah, that's not my flex still. But the message stays the same though. It's perfectly fine being alone. You have to learn to be alone first before you can be with anyone. Dr. Mill, hashtag. It's everyone's birthday, bro? What the fuck?
Okay, Ma. Thank you. That's the end of the song.
She's singing happy birthday like Fergie sung the national anthem. I didn't know Barack Obama was his dad.
Yeah, well, I'll let you get to it. And happy birthday again.
She wanna have the conversation, but she doesn't wanna have the conversation. Like, bro, well, is that what your plans? Take him out on a birthday in the middle of the afternoon when he probably already has plans? Like, Issa's, how they wrote Issa this season is infuriating.
Happy birthday. You ready?
Say less.
God, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Wait, what?
What's that happening?
Congratulations!
They are speeding this episode. They're just throwing everything. Every pregnant, someone's dying, phone, baby. That's the first thing. The second thing is, Kelly, I'm offended. I thought we had like a connection. How you got let a next brother get you pregnant? He ain't even nice like that, bro. I'm just as tall. My beard is just... Come on, Kelly. Like, Kelly.
To be honest, I'm a little nervous, girl.
That's totally natural. But I'm gonna be there. We gonna do this together.
You promise?
Yes, girl.
See? Issa's so caught up in her own feelings. She can't even be happy for her own friend's pregnancy. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. She needs therapy, fam. Wallahi.
Bitch, don't you fucking dare!
He's calling me! So what? You got a fine-ass man in there ready to dick you down. Don't answer. Why not? Because it's never gonna work, you dumb bitch. Move on.
The fact that she
How do
was
you know
even
that?
considering answering when she's got her man laying in the next room. I'm sorry to say it,
Getting sexy.
but Issa is a dirty bitch. That's horrible. And meanwhile, while she's having sex, hey, 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 hey. I'm happy for them. They're playing the music to pull up my heartstrings. It's a beautiful song too. I'm happy for them. I was very hard on Issa, but she was finding herself, you know? You can't be mad at that, but the decision she took to finally get there, you know, years have passed, birthday after birthday, finally. Hopefully this is what she wants. Hopefully. Finding yourself is very difficult, but I know I've been hard on her. And justifiably so. I need, if someone knows the name of that track, I need that. I have a playlist for that too. You can find it into the description, but I might have to go to the Insecure playlist to find that tune to put it on the playlist that will be in the description. And the place in the description is called Dim the Lights and Light the Candle. And you know what time it is with that playlist right there. Thank me later.
Introducing Mr. and Mrs. Torian Jackson.
Wow, they are speeding. I'm happy for them, man. This is what you call growth. I'm happy for them. Ooh, Isley Bros. I have a playlist for that too. Find that in the description. Isley Brothers only playlist. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you crazy? Which one?
You okay?
Man, King. When you see a man wearing a turtleneck at any occasion, he ain't come to play. No games.
I love you, girl. Love you too.
It's funny because like in the earlier seasons of Insecure, Molly she won. Ooh, tune. What a tune. That's also on the playlist, by the way. Fuck with me. What I was saying, in the early seasons of Insecure, Molly she wanted to be married. She felt like a failure, and she just, let life take place. She had to take a step back to step forward. We love that for her. Look how happy she is.
House grease. Honestly, girl, I ain't seen much of it because we've been getting it in. I think this nigga might have really up and broke my pussy. Oh, so now you claiming it. Now it's funny.
I love the full circle broken pussy. Oh, you see it? Broken pussy. Before I kind of deep dive into this episode, from this season and from this episode, I can't lie, I wanted more. However, it was a happy ending, so how can we really complain? If they really wanted to cause some chaos, if they really wanted to choose violence, they would have skipped a year ahead and you would have seen Issa with a white man, but that's not what happened. But I did notice in that final scene where she's looking into the reflection, usually she has two different people, herself and reflection Issa, but this time it's just one person. So she's finally not second guessing herself, because that was like the role of her reflection in the show. And the name of the show is Insecure, and she's no longer insecure. She's finally come to that point. So even though I wanted more from this season, it is a beautifully told story. She finally learned her lesson. She finally learned that loving herself is the only way that she can fulfill what she wants from her own life. And essentially, this show is just, despite all the bits that has happened, is a story of love between her and Molly. That friendship, they've had the biggest ups, the biggest downs, they've bounced back, they are indispensable to each other. The love story of her and her romantic life, the love story of her and herself. Ooh, I'm balling right now. Kobe 81, bro. It's about love and it's about growth. And everyone grew in this episode. So this episode felt rushed. Like Kelly all of a sudden had a man. All of a sudden she's pregnant. Then you had Molly, all of a sudden she's married. All of a sudden she's on honeymoon. You have Issa, all of a sudden she had a new bae. All of a sudden she's back with Lawrence. All of a sudden they're at Molly's wedding. All of a sudden Molly's mother died. All of that shit happened in one episode, and I know there's shit that I'm forgetting. And they hinted at it, but they never really resolved like Tiffany's storyline. I know she's not a major character, but they touched on some very important things. They don't actually know if she's happy or not. So that's one thing that feels unresolved. And I don't know if you guys saw in that mirror scene that I was referring to. Also, speaking of growth, I also saw, and I need to double check, if there's a ring on Issa's finger. So it even means she's engaged, right? Because she said on the phone, this is what I have to look forward to. I believe she was wearing a ring in that scene. But again, I'm happy for her, of course. But again, it's rushed. It's rushed. These are important things that the people want to see. And I just remembered as well, the fact that they ended it the way they did makes me remember just the threads of storyline. That whole Crenshaw thing, they did nothing with it. They wasted our time with that shit. Kept us away from the important shit and forced them to put it all in the last episode. I need time to process what I've just seen. But you guys let me know how you feel about this final episode and the season in general. Tell me how you feel about Issa ending up back with Lawrence and everyone else's resolution. We really got 2 years, 2 or more years in the space of one episode. Elijah, Elijah was like, how old was Elijah now? That boy looked like he was like 6 or something. So it's fast forward quite a bit. But here we are. Not to quote Boys to Men, but this is the end of the road for Insecure forever. They might do a spin-off, probably not. I hope they don't. But again, as I reiterated in a few videos back, you guys rocking with me has made my experience so much better for watching the show. So I appreciate you. And just because the Insecure show has ended, I hope you guys still stay subscribed. Look out for my other content. You guys can maybe suggest a possible show that I could review that you guys watch. Maybe P-Valley, maybe. I've done Snowfall before. Snowfall is coming back up. Atlanta maybe. But thank you again. I have been your boy Miles. This has been Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N. And until the next video, which will be coming extremely soon, peace. Merry Christmas.